there's a case in Perth coming out over the weekend, late last week, where a gentleman walking his dogs had them attacked, had them stabbed, as the headline says. Ended up, one of the dogs had to be put down, and the other dog had very severe health issues and taken to the vet, etc. Now, the headline as it was like, no, terrible, had their dogs set upon. There'd been a case a week or so before that, I think it was up in Broome or somewhere in Western Australia, where a dog had been tied up outside a shop. So the owner had secured the dog, it wasn't loose, went to the shop, came out to find his dog either dead or nearly dead, had been attacked by a group of people. And so that was bad news. But the headline here, and a lot of the services that covered stories on it, sort of led with this heartbreaking, heart-bleeding headline. But then you read into the articles, or you read into the details, and okay, so they're calling for justice after a morning walk ended in heartbreak when a stranger stabbed two pet dogs. All right, so what were they? It was a Mastiff and a Staffy, and a Staffordshire Terrier. Okay, they're two dogs that can be extremely intimidating and can be extremely violent. Okay, fair enough. Maybe they were under control, maybe there was extenuating circumstances, but we've already set now the nature of what dogs these were. Some people would say that they're potentially pit bull type adjacent. Well, depending on whether they were bitses or purebreds, I mean, that might make a bit of a difference. It could just be that they are straight up Mastiffs and Staffies. We'll go with that. They take morning walks with the owner through an off-leash area. Okay, already I'm getting more concerned about the details of what went on. I've got dogs. I never walk them off lead. Not that I don't trust them. I don't trust other people. And I don't trust other dog owners. If I was out and about walking or walking with my dogs, and there was a Mastiff and a Staffy off lead, I'd immediately be concerned about what was about to happen. The pets approached a stranger and his dog, and they were stabbed. Right, so the Staffy and the Mastiff were off lead. They ran up to another person who was walking their dog. Now, don't say whether their dog was on lead, but they ran up. Okay, so the owner says, the dog's harmless. She goes up and says hello. Okay, it might have been daunting there. You've got two dogs coming your way and you panic. Okay, a Mastiff and a Staffy charging at you off lead while you're walking your dog. I think most people quite rightly would be a bit afraid or justifiably cautious or ready to defend themselves. I was right there, man. I was right there. I was talking to you. I was calling out to you. Just hang on. So you didn't have your dogs under control. One of the key pieces of legislation, I guess, depends on where you are, which state you are. I don't know what the rules are in Western Australia, but where I live, the legislation controlling domestic animals is that you are to have your dog under control at all times. And that includes in off-lead areas. And if you can't guarantee that off-lead, then you don't walk your dog off-lead. The rangers will, if they find out, will take your dog. Well, fine you. Eventually, your dog will get destroyed if it goes bad enough. So the Staffy and Mastiff charging down another dog walker, and the dog owner's yelling at the dog walker to leave him alone. And it's like, well, hang on. I can understand that the other dog walker's now going to act in self-defense, and made an effective way to stop the other two dogs. Caused one of them to be put down, and the other one had severe issues. The other dog owner denied the news request for comment. He said the dogs were attacked with a multi-use tool, so like a Leatherman, and it's illegal to carry an edged weapon in Western Australia without a lawful reason, like work or recreation. Self-defense is not a legal excuse. I don't know that that's. I mean, if you can't carry a Leatherman, well, I mean, it's like a Swiss multi-tool. It's got a blade in it, but it's also got other tools. Are you not allowed to carry them? I mean, it's quite possible. It's the initial headline and then the details of the story. I'm sure the police and the investigations will come to a viable outcome, to a sensible outcome. But based on the ridiculous amount of stories of dog owners being attacked by off-lead dogs, or even just people being attacked by off-lead dogs, it seems like the owners of the dogs that were put down have rushed to the media to try and sell their story first. I can understand why the other dog owner acted the way they did. I mean, hell, we had an article just a couple of weeks ago about that girl in the Hunter Valley that was attacked and killed by a dog she knew. It wasn't her dog, but by a dog she knew. And there's been cases all the time of this happening. And so you've got this happening where off-lead dogs have run up and caused issue. I mean, just in the last 12 months, I've been bitten twice by other dogs. I wasn't walking my dog at the time. I was out for a walk and it launched at me when I walked past. And these are these little ankle biter type things. Or more seriously, it never broke the skin, but it went after the hamstrings, went after the back of the knee. Didn't get a chance. I mean, a more substantive dog went after the back of the knee and tried to. I mean, didn't bite. But it's one of those things that how much further do you allow the attack to go before you react and act in safety, act in self-defense? I mean, I've seen at dog training clubs how quickly a dog bite can take place and how non-threatening the situation can be before the bite. And then how serious, how deep a puncture wound can be and how much blood can appear if you're not careful. And when you're then dealing in a situation where the dog is aggressive, off lead and coming at you, yeah, there's got to be a line where it's safe or it's appropriate to respond. That's why I don't walk my dogs in some places, because I can't trust other dog owners in those areas. Doesn't matter how safe I am with my dog. If they're attacked and I'm attacked, well, it's going to change. It's going to influence them. It's going to hurt them and everything else. I don't want that risk. So, yeah. I mean, this has been a lot over the news a lot over the weekend. It may disappear completely as more details come to light.